Hello beautiful people, my name is Sarah. I'm the owner of Denim and Rain, and this is my little spot here on YouTube. Hello and welcome to everyone. So today I thought I would share my gift making plans for Christmas 2021. So before we get into it, if you are a family member of mine, mother, sister, in-laws, all of the above, husband, you're not allowed to watch this video. You can come back after Christmas and watch if you would like. However, as of right now, sorry, bye, see you later. You don't get to partake in this video. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I have my trusty little phone to keep me on guide because it's a lot of people and a lot of things and I don't remember all of it. So first we'll start off with my immediate family. And we'll start with my dad because I've already finished one thing for him. If you've watched previous videos, you will have already seen these. These are some socks I made my father out of Lion brand Wool Ease. It has a fabulous texture down the front and some ribbing and colors, and yeah, they're super good, comfy. I want a pair for myself now. This is going to be a pattern. It is actually going to be tested here soon. Yeah. So these will be for my father. I am maybe possibly also going to be knitting him a hat. Haven't 100% decided on that one yet, but I've been thinking on it. We'll see. First, I'm going to get everybody's basic things done, and then after that point, we'll see where I get. But the next person is going to be my mother. So I'm actually going to be knitting her a pair of fingerless mittens, which I'm almost done with, and then a pair of regular mittens. So let me put this one on to show you. And I do not remember the name of the pattern or the designer, so I'm going to put it on the screen now because I failed to look at that beforehand. But it is this fabulous cabled fingerless mitt, and it has this really cool braid. You actually like undo your stitches and then crochet the drop stitches back up, and it makes this really cool braid. So I have these for her, which are super cute, very comfy. I also want a pair for myself. I almost debated whether or not I should give them to her and just keep them for myself, but we're not going to do that. So I am to this point on the second mitt and just have a little bit of cable and this ribbing, which is cool about this pattern too, because it has a fold over top. You could like curl your fingers up inside, keep them cozy warm, and then fold it back down. So yeah, these are super cute. I'm really excited about them. And then the second pair of mittens I'm going to be making her is a pattern by Scandier Knits. I am going to be doing her Sildra mitts, which if you don't know Scandier Knits, you should go check her out. She has amazing colorwork patterns. They're all super beautiful. So I'm excited about trying one. It is a DK pattern because I'm not about to do fingering colorwork. Not that brave. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing those. It will be my first pair of colorwork. Not true. I've done colorless. Try that again. I've done colorwork mittens before, but this will be my first like full mitten colorwork like it goes. It's pretty, her colorwork is pretty intense, but gorgeous. All right, where was I? I had kids come out, and then one kid needed something, and then another kid needed something, and then the baby kept sitting there staring at my light, and wouldn't go away. So I had to resettle them down. Okay, so the next person I'm going to be making stuff for is my sister, Amy. She asked for a scarf or a cowl. I haven't decided what pattern or what I'm going to make yet. If you have any ideas, that'd be great. We're thinking something more lightweight. So I've already picked out the yarn. I haven't dyed it yet. I will be dyeing it. So I'm going to be holding these two together. Whoa, wholly blown out. So I have this Shadow lace weight yarn, which is 100% merino wool, and then this Felici fingering weight. And I'm going to dye these, I think, a nice warm light gray. She said she wants something lighter. So I'm going to dye these up, same color, hold them together. Yeah. These. She's very difficult because she has a very specific style. She's a little picky. If you watch this later, Amy, I love you, but you are a little picky, which is fine. She knows what she likes, which is good. But I just want to make sure it's something that she's going to wear. So yeah, going to dye up the yarn. I know what color for sure. I've got the color down. I know what she likes there. I'm just trying to, I don't know what pattern to use. I think I'm going to do a cowl because I feel like she'd wear a cowl more than a scarf. And I think it's going to be, I want to do some texture. So I'm thinking maybe some texture with a little bit of lace. And then maybe, I don't know if I want to do a double wrap or a single wrap. I don't know. Help me. Help me if you know any good patterns or a good stitch that you really like. Put it down in the comments. I really do need help. Like, I'm not just saying that. Like, I do need help. So yeah, that's my sister going to do a scarf or cowl of some kind. Don't know yet, but something in that family. The next is going to be her kiddo, Nolan. I'm going to, I think, either make him a little pair of socks because he has really fat feet. Chubby little feet. They're super cute, but they are very chubby. So he has they've got a hard time with socks. So I might make him a nice little pair of squishy socks to wear around their house to keep his little toesies warm in winter because they have wood floors. So I think that would be good for him. And then for my brother, Jacob, I'm going to be making him a fingerless pair of mittens that actually have like the fingers that go up. And I'm going to be knitting it in a dark gray, the Lion brand Wool Ease, because it's a good work yarn. It holds up to being washed, and he's a mechanic, so it will hold up. So, and normally knitting for my brother is kind of one of those things I'm like, is he actually going to wear it? But when I made my dad fingerless mitts last year, he was like, oh. So it doesn't have the fingers, but it keeps your hands warm. So I was like, aha, know what I'm making you next year. So yeah, gonna be making him a pair of fingerless mitts. And then for his wife, my sister-in-law, Bailey, she has recently started to crochet and then does some loom knitting. So I'm actually going to dye her some yarn because I don't think she's ever gotten to work with indie dyed yarn and stuff. So I have this fabulous bulky yarn. I have two of these skeins that I'm going to dye. And I haven't nailed down the color quite yet. She likes greens. So I'm thinking either a green with some darker green speckling, or I'm thinking just a nice neutral. But it's a single ply, 100% wool, and I think it would be super cute if she were to make up a hat out of it. So got two of these I'm going to dye it for her. I'm not sure if I'm going to dye them the same color. I think I'm going to do two different colors because I think she should be able to get a whole hat out of one of these skeins. So we'll see. All right, so the next gift would be for my husband's sister, my sister-in-law, Emily. I am thinking of finishing up a blanket that I had started a while ago that I was thinking maybe for her, but I wasn't like 100% sure, but I think I'm going to do it this year for her. So that's a velvet blanket I've been working on for a while. So I think I'm going to finish that up, and that will be her Christmas gift. And then my mother-in-law, I'm going to be making her another pair of socks. I've made her a few socks in the past, which she's loved. I'm going to do a DK weight yarn I'm not sure what kind yet. I do have some blue and green fingering weight that I'm thinking of holding double with something because they're like very Seahawks colors, which they're big Seahawks fans. Football team here in Washington. Woo, I don't like football, but whatever. They're big fans. So yeah, so I'm thinking of that for her. And then the rest of my family, I don't feel like none of them get particularly excited over knitting and stuff. So if I'm gonna, I don't know, if they asked me for something, I would totally make it for them. But they haven't ever seemed particularly interested in anything hand knit. So until that day, I'll just not make them hand knit things. Because, yeah, I don't want to make them something that they're not going to enjoy. So, but I do have something I'm going to be making my husband. So excited about this. Again, husband, if you're on here, get off. You don't get to watch. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So my husband and I are we love board games, card games, things like that. So we've started to transfer a lot of our board games and card games into pretty like wood boxes. And one of the things we've tried to find and haven't been able to is a wood box for Settlers of Catan. We love this game. So I did find a box, just a plain wood box, very, very nice, very well built. I will link the shop down below in case you also are let me just bump this light up. There we go. In case you are a Catan fan, but it is not just a box. It is not just a box. Okay. So in here has these two little slots I'm going to hold them right side up here for your cards to go into. Awesome. And then what are you looking at? You're looking at a whole stack of blank hexagons. Why? Because I'm going to hand paint. I'm going to hand paint all these pieces. Oh. You're probably like, okay. But seriously, a hand-painted wooden Catan set. It has all of the wood pieces. That is the C around the board. I've got all the little wood number tokens, which I think I'm just going to leave those bare. I don't think I'm going to paint those ones because I think it'd be cool just in wood. And then the little port pieces that are blank for me to paint. I'm so excited. Okay, so I told him I was making him something, and he is like immediately thinking I'm going to knit him something, and he's like, he's not very big into the knitted things. Probably going to make him a hat because he does wear my hats when it's super cold out and snowy and gross. But otherwise, he doesn't like the hand knit things, so I don't make him stuff. That's fine. If he's not into it, that's totally okay. But I told him I was making him something. I'm getting like so excited over it. He's like, what are you knitting me? I'm not knitting him anything. I'm going to paint him a Catan board. Oh, I'm so excited. We've wanted a box for quite a while. Haven't been able to find one. And then I found a maker who has the blank sets. And this set is it has the full expansion. So it's the 2 to 6 players. So yeah, super stoked about that. I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking I might order. There's a company on Etsy that sells 3D printed, okay, hold on. 3D printed, settlements and cities and roads. And they actually look like little, like settlements and cities and roads. So I'm thinking of maybe getting a set of those, getting them all in white, and then hand painting them with cool colors. So that's a maybe. We'll see how far I get into this one, because this is quite the project. Because I need to like sand them down a little bit more, and then I don't think I'm going to paint the box because none of our other boxes that we have with our games in it are painted. So I think I might, my sister does wood burning. I might have her burn Catan onto the top of it and just keep it simple. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be, I'm being summoned. So I'll probably wrap this up now. But that's what I'm going to be making for Christmas this year for our family. I'm really excited about some of these things, specifically this one. Also because it's kind of for me. I know, we're a little nerdy, but that's okay. We're fine with it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be making. Let me know what you're going to be making. Are you going to be making friends and family things? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear. So anyways, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Make sure you check out all the links down below in the description box. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.